Saiyan Army. So what you're seeing on your screen now is 245 pounds for 7 sets of 5 reps. We're hitting week 2 on our Saiyan Strength and Aesthetics program. Yeah, just cutting the incline bench press. This actually felt really light, so we ended up doing some pause reps later on in the workout. So anyways, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions for this Q&A video. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at Gokuflex, and let's get into the questions. First question. I'm having pain in my calf when I squat. It doesn't hinder my squats, but it irritates me. So if you're having pain in your calf, and since you said calf, not calves, it's probably just one. Chances are you just have tight calves and you need to stretch and foam roll them a lot more. Definitely recommend foam rolling them a lot. Maybe even getting a lacrosse ball, shoving it in there, loosening it up. Or if you want to work your way around it, not saying that you should, but you can also invest in getting some squat shoes. Squat shoes do help people with tight calves get better depth when they're squatting because of the raised heel. What do you do for fun? So for fun, outside of working out and stuff, which is a huge part of my life, lately I've been playing League of Legends. If you guys are on League, feel free to add me. It's Goku with an S at the end. I'm not sure if my friends list is maxed out yet, but feel free to add me. I've been playing like at least a game a night. Other than that, me and my girlfriend like to watch movies. I love to travel. That's one of my goals this year, is to travel a lot more, see more new places, and eat. Me and my girlfriend love trying new restaurants. New York has some bomb-ass food, especially in comparison to Hawaii and different like ethnic type foods. We love eating, which is a plus because I'm on that bulk life now. How do you stay this humble throughout your journey? And honestly, I get this a lot on my channel. People always tell me how humble I am and whatever. That's just who I am. And I think a big part of it is, before I start every video, I have it written right up there above my computer. The secret to living is giving. How can I give today? And I always put myself in your shoes and figure out how can I add value and give to you guys to help you guys make gains, inspire you guys, motivate you to make some gains. And also, I've never forgotten where I started. I think that's a big one. I have not forgotten the 120-pound Gokuflex in the gym failing to bench the bar. I have not forgot that person. I was real shy. I was real, not confident. Yeah, it was bad. But I haven't forgotten that person and where I started. Have you ever been tempted to take gear? To be honest, no. Back in high school, there was a lot of people in my high school taking, I think D-ball was popular back then, and me and Tyson started lifting weights, and we looked a lot better than a lot of them that were on drugs. So in my mind, and not to sound cocky or anything, but in my mind, I thought, if I look better than you and you're on drugs and I'm not, then why do I need to take drugs? What's the point, So I always felt like I was better than taking drugs, I guess. And later on, I just decided to wear my natural card as like a badge of honor. And also, it's a great way to lead by example. I feel like it's a huge lie if you're on drugs and you have online clients that you're training because ideally they want to look like you, but you didn't do it the same way. So that's why I stay natural, is to show you guys that, hey, you guys don't need drugs to look good. You need time and you need, consistency. That's it. Learn and grow. Why did I choose Alpha as my sponsor? Now, I chose Alpha as my sponsor because they've been with me from the beginning. They were with me since I had probably like sub 10,000 subs on this channel. They've always been loyal to me. They've always been there for me, and I love their clothing. One thing that I feel like is missing in the world today is loyalty, especially in New York. People are real. Like in New York, you can tell people have been burned a lot in New York, and it's something I've noticed when I moved here from Hawaii. Is people are very slow to trust, and loyalty is something that I hold really dear to me. Any of my friends know, my real close friends back in home, in Hawaii know that I'm one call away. If they need me, all they have to do is call me up. I'll be on a plane tomorrow flying back to Hawaii, and we're gonna handle whatever we need to handle, and I'm there for them. And I know I have friends that I can call and they'll do the same for me as well. And I feel like loyalty is big. And Apple's always been loyal to me. They're one of the few sponsors that actually will do collab shirts with their athletes to help their athletes make some money too as well. And yeah, I'll be with Apple for as long as they want me. I have elbow tendonitis. Any tips to manage it? So whenever my tricep tendonitis flares up, I always wear sleeves. As you saw, I was wearing sleeves while I was benching. It just keeps your elbows warm and lubricated. I noticed that helps a lot. Second thing is stay away from exercises that tend to make it flare up. Third tip is ice always after the workout, just to get that inflammation down. How big are your arms? So I already read this question prior, and I measured my arms. My arms are 17s right now. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, 17. Yeah, and the overall goal, like in the next 10 years, would ideally be 18s at a decent body fat. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. What are the pros and cons to having a small bone structure? People that I know have smaller bone structures, their muscles tend to like pop out more. They have more of that 3D effect. I notice a lot of Asian people who start lifting with small bone structures tend to have that. They look bigger than they actually are. I notice I have lots of black friends that are smaller, like even shorter than me. I have one friend who's like 40 and he has crazy genetics, but he's like 150 pounds or something, but he looks huge. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself back in Hawaii, settling down, probably planning to start having kids and whatnot, which is a scary thing for me. Making that next step to make some Gohans and stuff. Hopefully I bought my dream house by then. Saiyan aesthetic line will be booming by then. We're still working on it. I'll update you guys later on in a video. But yeah, back in Hawaii, enjoying life. And still doing YouTube, still doing all this. As long as people are willing to watch and willing to make them gains and find value in my videos, I'll keep making them. What are your tips for growing a YouTube channel? I see a lot of people getting hated on for self-promoting. What's the best way to get yourself out there? Now, my number one tip for YouTube is you can't care what people think. That was a big one for me. That's the reason I couldn't do YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube about 1 to 2 years prior to me starting this channel. And I cared too much about what people thought about me. You know, YouTube is a weird thing. You know, recording yourself, this is a weird thing, and it will be weird for a little. Even though YouTube is very popular now, it's just a kind of a weird thing. So you can't care what people think, and also you gotta know why you're doing it. And my reason why I do this channel is a lot greater than what I care about what people think about me. What are your thoughts on stretching before and after working out? I feel like stretching is very underrated. So I always foam roll and do dynamic stretches pre-workout. If you guys want to know what I do, I have videos of my upper body dynamic warm-up and a lower body dynamic warm-up videos up on this channel. Go and check them out. Post-workout, what I don't show in lots of my videos is me and Piccolo actually spend at least 10 to 15 minutes stretching out after we work out, and that's all static stretching, static holds, especially for our anterior delts, wherever we feel tight. Hips, we stretch a lot. Hamstrings, triceps, very tight as well. If you have tight triceps and lats, it's hard to get into that front squat position, so I spend a lot of time stretching after I work out. If you want to be long-term in the gym, you need to keep your mobility up. It'll keep you away from lots of injuries, and yeah, it will help you stay long-term in the gym. So anyways, that's the end of the video. Like this video if you guys want more Q&As, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, strength and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Immortal!